back to the school vouchers. It was the State House just an hour ago who passed the universal school voucher plan. Initially, the vote 54 to 44. And just 30 minutes ago, the Senate passed its companion bill, meaning it is headed to the governor's desk. And once again, we just heard from the governor celebrating its passage. Now, here is how the plan works. It allows 20,000 new students in the state to receive individual scholarships of $7,000 to go toward private school tuition.
10,000 scholarships are reserved for families making no more than $166,000. The other 10,000 scholarships have no income limits. Now, critics say this is welfare for the wealthy. Among the concerns, private schools can reject students for any reason, even a disability. Also, $7,000 won't cover even half the cost of many, if not most, private school tuitions. The bottom line, opponents of those scholarships say public dollars should go to public schools.
Supporters say it's a good idea, noting a $2,000 bonus for public school teachers. Lawmakers passed an amendment today that does require local school boards formally agree to take part in the voucher program. If they don't, teachers in those districts will not receive the bonuses.
That is an important twist on this story. 10 News reporter Olivia Degg joining us in studio to break down how local lawmakers voted. Olivia?
John, Robin, this has been moving really fast today in special session, and now it's heading to the governor's desk. We just heard from him moments ago. Now, we knew how Democrats were going to vote against this bill. However, we were watching to see if any Republicans voted against it like we've seen in the past. Now, they only need a simple majority. So for a bill to pass in the House, they needed 50 votes. So that means for this to fail, 26 Republicans in the House would have had to vote against it, and in the Senate, 11 Republicans would have needed to flip. Now, that did not happen today. There were enough Republicans who supported this bill. Now, we did again see some Republicans from East Tennessee vote against this voucher bill, including Representative Lowell Russell from Von Orr, Fred Ashley from Sevier County, and Representative Rick Scarborough from Oak Ridge. In the Senate, Richard Briggs from Knoxville and Tom Hatcher from Maryville, both Republicans, both of them voted no. Now, we're continuing our coverage of this breaking news, including who did vote for this plan, and we're looking into an amendment impacting public school teachers' pay. That's coming up at 5:30 and 6.
Olivia, will continue that coverage. Thank you and welcome back from Nashville. She's been reporting there all week on this historic special session. More to come.